Welcome back to Throttle Vortex, the 2027 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, where technology meets power. Like and subscribe for more powerful reviews. The 2027 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren is a masterclass in automotive resurrection, a vehicle that doesn't just honor its past, but aggressively seizes the future with a design language that is both hauntingly familiar and strikingly alien. This car represents the ultimate culmination of a decades-long rivalry and partnership, resulting in a carbon fiber sculpted silhouette that cuts through the air with a drag coefficient so low it feels as if it's cheating physics. The exterior is a symphony of aerodynamic efficiency, featuring a nose that draws direct inspiration from modern Formula One machinery, housing active cooling ducts that breathe life into a powertrain of unfathomable complexity. Those iconic butterfly doors swing upward to reveal a sanctuary of speed where the boundaries between pilot and machine are blurred by an interior draped in the finest sustainable materials and weight-saving composites. Underneath the long, dramatic hood lies a 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that has been heavily electrified, producing an earth-shattering 1,100 horsepower and 1,000 pound-feet of torque that hits the pavement with the violence of a thunderclap. This hybrid system utilizes ultra-dense battery technology derived from Mercedes-AMG's racing department, allowing for instantaneous torque delivery that catapults the SLR from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a mere 2.3 seconds. The performance is further refined by an all-wheel drive system that employs independent torque vectoring at each wheel, ensuring that even in the tightest hairpins, the SLR remains as composed as a world-class athlete. The braking system is equally impressive, utilizing massive carbon ceramic rotors and a rear air brake that deploy with surgical precision to bring this high-speed projectile to a halt from its 220-mile-per-hour top speed with zero drama. Inside, the 2027 model abandons traditional dials for a panoramic OLED interface that wraps around the driver, offering a level of immersion that feels more like a flight simulator than a road car. Every surface you touch, from the knurled aluminum, switches to the magnesium-framed seats, feels intentional and over-engineered, providing a haptic experience that justifies its multi-million-dollar price tag. The technology suite includes an AI-driven chassis control system that learns your driving style, adjusting the magnetic dampers and active anti-roll bars in real time to transition the car from a plush Grand Tourer to a hardcore track weapon at the press of a button. Despite its ferocity, the SLR is surprisingly refined, offering a dedicated stealth mode for silent electric cruising through city centers before the V8 wakes up with a guttural, side-pipe-delivered roar that echoes the legendary Silver Arrows of the 1950s. The driving experience is a visceral sensory overload, a combination of neck-snapping longitudinal forces and the high-pitched whine of electric motors harmonizing with the deep mechanical thrum of internal combustion. This car is a statement of intent, proving that in an era of electrification, soul and character have not been forgotten, but have instead been amplified by the sheer brilliance of modern engineering. The 2027 Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren is not just a tool for transportation. It is an artifact of human ambition, a rare example of what happens when the world's greatest engineers are given a blank check and the mandate to build the absolute best. It commands the road with a presence that stops onlookers in their tracks, its proportions emphasizing a rearward cabin and an endless hood that suggests limitless potential. This is the spiritual successor we have waited nearly 2 decades for, a machine that balances the elegance of a Mercedes-Benz with the ruthless efficiency of a McLaren. As you grip the Alcantara-wrapped steering wheel and feel the car settle into a high-speed sweep, you realize that the SLR hasn't just returned. It has evolved into something far more dangerous and desirable than its predecessor. It stands as a beacon of performance, a reminder that the legend of the SLR will continue to dominate the dreams of enthusiasts and the nightmares of its competitors for years to come. In every stitch of its leather and every weave of its carbon fiber, the 2027 SLR tells a story of triumph, a narrative of two titans coming together once again to create a masterpiece that defines the pinnacle of the internal combustion eras. Twilight and the dawn of a new, electrified dawn. It is, quite simply, the most powerful and technologically advanced road car to ever wear the three-pointed star, and its legacy is now firmly cemented in the pantheon of automotive greatness.